Hello again. This week we're going to talk about substance abuse, what it is, who it affects both directly and indirectly, and the potential ramifications and long-term effects. Let's start by defining what we mean by substance abuse. Substance abuse refers to improper use of a substance, legal or illegal, beer, vodka, wine, marijuana, you name it. By improper use, we mean any amount during business hours, whether it be on a call, in the office, or during a break. Now, you might think that having just one beer at lunch or smoking a quick joint during a break won't hurt you. You can still get the job done. You believe you are perfectly coherent, your speech is fine, your vision isn't blurred, and so on, right? Well, you may be surprised. Let's see what happens when Sam decides to have a couple of beers during his lunch break.
Why you so late, Sam? What's up?
Hey, Trixie doll. Not much. I had a little problem with the truck. I mean, it wasn't that big of a deal. I mean, it rolled into a parked car. I mean, the dent is small. It's not that big of a deal. Then I had to take a nap before my last call. So, hey, can I have some of those chips?
What do you mean there's a dent, Sammy? What did you do to your truck?
It's...
You're acting kind of weird and your eyes are all red. Did you smoke a bowl without me? Because that ain't fair.
No, a little one.
Ouch. Just a dent? How many just a dents will it take before someone ends up in an even more serious situation? Just think of all the money Rocky could be saving if his accident and comp rates were to go down because of good, safe, sober drivers. Not to mention the customer who complains of a tech smelling of alcohol or acting as if they were drunk. What does that say about the integrity and reputation of Rocky's company? Is that how he really wants his customers to perceive him?
I'm just a little worried. I mean, his breath reeked of beer. How do I know he wasn't so drunk he didn't install the fan motor improperly? I don't want my AC to break again, especially with the weather as warm as it is.
I assure you, ma'am, all right, it is installed just fine, all right? So he had a beer. It is hot outside, is it not? So it keeps him cool, all right? It's not a big deal here, all right? He was able to do the job.
I'd appreciate if you would send another tech out just to make sure it was installed correctly. I just don't trust him. And not to mention, this is the last time I'll be using your company to repair anything in my home.
Obviously, this customer was concerned about the accuracy and competency of the repair. She knows, as all of you do, that after drinking, your senses become impaired and you do not function as you would normally. Who's to say the tech installed the fan motor properly? What if the improper installation causes an even larger problem for the customer in the future? These potential problems can be prevented by abiding by the drug and alcohol policies within your company. Remember, when you answer the phone or go to a customer's home, you are a representative of your company. The way you act and what you say sends a message to the customer. We want the customer to look at you and see your work and remember you for the next time they have a service or installation need. We want their repeat and referral business, not to mention their respect.
Yeah, that was a great game.
Sure was. Oh, wow, it's hot out there. You know, these are the days I wish I could stay in a nice air-conditioned office. You know?
Oh, I don't blame you. It is way too warm out there. Yeah. Say, how about a cold beer before you go on to your next call?
Oh, no, thanks. You know, I wish I could, but I'm on duty here, and while during hours, I always respect my company's no alcohol or drug policy.
Really? You sure? Just one beer?
No, thanks again. My company has zero tolerance in this area. I appreciate it, though.
Sure.
Did you notice the way Mike declined the offer to have a beer, even though he was dying to have one? Mike abides by his company's policy on drug and alcohol consumption and understands that the company's reputation is on the line if he decides to drink that beer. Now, let's see how Rocky reacts to the same offer.
Can I offer you something cold to drink? Beer, soda?
That'd be really nice there, honey cakes. Nothing like a good cold beer on a day like today.
Well, I cannot remember when it has been so hot for so long, and you've got to drink something cold because that's the only thing that keeps you nice and cool.
I gotta tell you, nothing like a good cold one or a 6 at the end of the day, you know what I mean? Listen, you got an AC problem, you call me anytime, you know what I mean? Oh, terrific. All right, let me get out of here.
There, did you see the difference? Rocky gladly accepted the offer for the drink and even requested a 6-pack for the road. He showed no concern for the safety of himself and others on the road, for the competency of his work, or for the company's reputation. So remember, by abiding by your company's policies on drug and alcohol consumption, you're in turn showing respect to both your company and the customers you serve. This respect is what leads to a growing relationship and continued service calls from potential customers. Well, that's it for this week's topic. I hope it was reinforced from Rocky's examples that alcohol and drugs do not belong in the workplace and should not be consumed on company time. Goodbye for now, and I'll see you in another module.